Okay, the month in review. This month was
Mid.
I wouldn't say mid, really. I feel like this month in general was definitely. How the fuck did that happen? I think this month overall was. It was very November. Who's worse, Cryback or CM Phil? Cryback, hand over fist, without question, guys. Y'all agree?
Yes.
Agreed.
Okay, so looking at the big things between AEW and WWE, let's just cut straight to the point, guys. We covered Full Gear last week. We talked about a lot of the stuff that was happening. We talked about Survivor Series some tonight. So the two big wrestling promotions in the country, Full Gear versus Survivor Series. Which card do you think came through the most?
Full Gear.
You thought Full Gear? Tommy, what did you think?
I've seen bits and pieces of Full Gear. Just from what I've seen, I think the card was a little better than Survivor Series. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I can agree. I think this month, like I said earlier in the episode, looking at it from a perspective of in-ring work, I think Full Gear from beginning to end, however, double the size it was so much longer than Survivor Series. But I think the 5 best matches on Full Gear's card could beat the 5 matches that were on Survivor Series card.
Yes.
I think the 5 best from Full Gear were better than the 5 that were there. I think the CM Punk moment, though, was the biggest moment of the month. Do you guys agree? Or do you guys think there was a bigger moment in November than CM Punk returning last night?
To me, as still a historian of Ring of Honor, my biggest moment this month was Wheeler Yuta becoming a 3-time pure champion.
Ooh, that's a good one. He won it last night. We watched that match at the end of Rampage.
Yes.
And by that, I mean, we saw the finish and then the closing minutes of Rampage going into the DVR of Collision this morning driving home. So I'm happy for Yuta. I like Yuta. My thing is Yuta has Johnny Gargano syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's very one-sided. I like Yuta more than I do Johnny Sameface. So I'm good with Yuta having gold. I like that. I also like that Brody King won some. He beat Eddie Kingston last night in the A1 steak sauce, whatever, something fucking tournament.
Oh, the I-95 South?
Yeah, the I-95
South,
Cherokee Classic or whatever it is.
Okay.
So don't get me wrong. The month of November is there has been a lot going on. Yes, was the Punk return a huge thing that happened? I'm not disagreeing with you, but I feel like from a more wrestling, a more in-ring competition thing, I think LA Knight actually getting a shot at the title was probably one of the best things that happened in November.
You think LA Knight getting a shot at the title was one of the biggest moments of the month?
I mean, not one of the.
I'm playing devil's advocate because I love LA Knight. I'm glad he got that moment. But when you look at it from that perspective, is him taking the L still that big that you would go, okay, this is my top moment of the month? LA Knight getting his first shot at the title?
No, I mean, you're screwing me now. So, but I mean, yeah, I think it was a good move. I mean, I think it was a big moment in the month of November. Yes, Punk returning, also a big moment. Randy returning, big moment. I think there's more to it than just, hey, Punk's back.
So Cam says, what's funny? Shows where there are no surprises, people go, that show was mid. Then you get Survivor Series, that the biggest surprises, and people was going, that was mid. I'm just saying this community confuses me. No, see, Cam, the difference is I will say a show was mid if the show was mid. It doesn't matter if there are surprises or not. Last night, I said it 1,000 times, the only redeeming factor of last night was the returns. The card itself and the in-ring work was mediocre. It was very middle of the road. This isn't I want surprises or I don't want surprises. Like, I'm not a flip-floppy, petulant child, which is what you're implying with your message. Because I don't say shows were mid because of surprises. I say shows are mid if the wrestling and the work in those shows are mid. And that doesn't matter if it's AEW or if it's WWE or GCW or NWA. I think that if the show sucks, I'm going to tell you it sucks. I have promoters in Middle Tennessee that I'm not allowed to go into their shows anymore because I said they sucked. It is what it is. Like, I'm not ever going to do it. And I love you again, Cam. I think you're amazing. I also know somebody personally from my real world life, Cam, who has a crush on you.
Is it Bo?
It's not Bo or Tommy or me. Like,
Okay.
somebody
Okay.
came to me in my real world life, Cam, and said, that dude Cam's cute. And
You
I was
long
like,
walks on the beach, Cam?
It wasn't. You like Disney World, Cam?
you want to go to Disney World, Cam? Who
I
te gustas? Yo hablo español.
have 2 little Rybacky videos I want to play.
You got 2 little Ryback videos that you want to play? Okay.
Well, I'm very disappointed in you.
How so?
Did you see what's in your hand?
Because I'm on coke tonight?
What happened, bro? What happened?
I'm channeling my inner TK. I'm on coke.
So
I feel threatened for my life.
First, we're going to share Ryback's Crybaby back pedal. Can you hear it?
Nope.
You can't play it on a video like, whoa. You can't play it on a video like that. Me and Bo tried it earlier. You have to have it in a browser. You can't download it. So
Yeah.
you would have to upload it into the G Drive and then play it from there like I was doing. That's going to take too much time now.
Okay, then I'll do it a different way. Please hold. Talk
Well,
amongst yourselves.
Please.
this is fun.
I will say this, if you don't mind.
The beard is pretty sexual.
It is. I touch myself to it at night. But when it comes to my end month of November, I personally think AEW had a better November month than WWE did. One big return doesn't change the way I look at the whole month collectively.
I would say Randy Orton and CM Punk both did not make for a bigger month than what AEW brought to the table. I think that you look at stuff like, is it chips or crisps? I think it's 1,000% chips because I'm American. But that's just me. You call them chips or crisps, Bo?
I call them chips.
Tommy?
Chips all the way.
Al?
Chips.
Okay, that's what I thought. So to me, I think that if you look at the overall, what AEW did in November versus WWE, Cam says I call them ruffles. I think
Call
that
that
overall AEW definitely had a stronger month. Also in the month of November, guys, you know what else happened in the month of November? Contrary to popular belief,
Your birthday?
my birthday was in November. That may be my top moment of the month. But we got the video.
Yes.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
The big guy Ryback. And last night, CM Punk, aka Fragile Phil, returned to WWE at Survivor Series. Now, negative Nancy Neckbeard marks are making a lot of noise right now saying that I have to retire. You see, the other day I put out a post on here on TikTok and Ryback TV on YouTube and at X Twitter at Ryback that if CM Punk, aka Fragile Phil, returns, that I would indeed retire. But
Yes, I was.
everybody just assumed that I was talking about WWE. In fact, I'm a very honorable, honest man with unbelievable courage and determination and persistence. I was talking about CM Punk Fragile Phil having to return to AEW Collision. So I just wanted to let everybody know that I am not retired. I've never retired. The word retire is for cowards. I'm never going to retire. Retired, tired. The word tired, and the word retire just doesn't just fit with my whole feed me more #hungry, unlimited energy, wake up mindset that the big guy Ryback trademark has. I also just want to let you guys know that I own Fragile Phil in every way, shape, and form possible. Here, take a look.
Yes, Cam.
Heavyweight champion. He's got Punk on his shoulders, marching around the ring. Ryback, shell shocked to Punk.
Are we gonna get in trouble for that?
No, because it's a TikTok.
This freaking guy.
Damn Ryback rules. Anyways, guys, that's the last.
All right.
Let's get rid of the big guy. Stop sharing your screen.
No,
Oh,
AJ wanted me to play this.
freak show. What is this shit?
I suddenly have a reverse boner.
My Audi just became an innie. Every time you do that, I have to move us around. See? Cam said, nope. I don't want nothing to do with that. What the fuck did I walk into? This has been the funnest episode we've had in a long time. I'm trying to think. Do you guys have a match of the month? Anything that happened in thank you for the sub on Twitch, Sean. Thank you. Subbed for 5 months. Holy shit, dude. Thank you. Ryback being a weirdo. Yes, Cam. Did you guys have a favorite match in November or a match that you watched that you're like somebody needs to go back and see?
This is going to shock you. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch Axiom versus Dragon Lee.
Great match.
That was a great match.
Tommy, you got one for us?
Man, yeah, I kind of liked from what I seen, Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar.
You think that was the best match? Pepsi Man, thank God I drink Coke. Ha! Cam says Swerve versus Page was his glorious violence. Let me take a look at the handy dandy match list. And
What
see.
did I say was my? I don't even remember now.
MJF, JY, AEW Full Gear for the world title.
It was a good
Swerve Hangman Full Gear death match at the Texas death match at Full Gear. And then like I don't know. That was it. Those are my two picks. They're both from Full Gear. So I would probably say the Swerve, the Texas death match. Definitely up there is probably my favorite match of the month. Al, do you got a pick?
I did, but like, you know, it's one of those things like you ask me about it, I'm gonna fucking forget. I don't remember now because we talked about it.
Conrad Thompson just tweeted out while you think for a second. He said, I do kind of hate that Randy's return and Cody's win in his first War Games is lost in the shuffle in the online discussion tonight. Feels like maybe Randy's return deserved to stand alone.
I agree.
I can agree to that. Conrad's not wrong.
I'm gonna say minus Adam Page drinking Swerve's blood. It's probably gonna be Swerve and Page. Swerve is killing it. I want to see way more from him. So.
All right. Sweet. Well, look, guys, that was easy. We talked about stuff. We went through some stuff for November. We talked about a ton of news and rumors for this week. That was an easy, what is that, 90, 100 minutes? Wow, 60 and 40, 100. That seems weird to say it that way. 100 minutes. That seems like such a long episode, but it really wasn't. Tommy, plug yourself. Tell everybody where to find you and what's going on with Tommy Boy Records.
Actually, me and my dad got into making songs here, so we might get into a few more hits here soon. You guys can follow me on Twitter at CountrySwag14. And then you can also follow me on Instagram at I'm not Tommy 1422. You guys can find me on the Wrestle Talk Wolfpack every Saturday night with my boy Jax and Self Bet for boyfriend time.
Bo, you're up.
You can find me anywhere and everywhere. Find me here every Sunday for Botch Spots and Chair Shots. Every Monday on Off the Top Media for Sorry for the Interruption. Every Tuesday back here on Botch Spots and Chair Shots for Nerdy News at 4:20. Anything else you'd like to know about me, just follow me on Twitter at Jaxmo2020.
Al.
You can find me on Thursdays on Boss Bitch Trivia. I do need some players for this week. So if you would like to play, slide in those DMs. I know AJ, you have said that you wanted to play, so let me know if you would like to play. I'm also thinking about for starting in January, alternating trivia and launching Boss Bitch Power Hour. So TBD. As soon as my Jay Uso gets here, the heel support group will continue with season 2 as the bloodline turns. I also feel like I need a Punk now because I have some ideas. So if anybody has a Punk figure, let me know. I think I can actually buy a super cheap AEW one. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at JustAGirl918. We will be starting the 12 Days of WrestleMania here in about 2 weeks.
Already time for that. We got to start coming up with that shit so we don't have to do it daily again. That got complicated last year. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do my spiel before I do the thing for Tommy because he loves it so hard. No free shout outs ever, but if you want to go follow my friends, this is the list of people you should follow. You should follow Wrestling with the Truth. You should follow Ted the Hillbilly Hill. You should follow the Wrestle Talk Wolfpack, Off the Top Media, Creatia World, MATTRIDDER, Matt Ritter. You should follow my boy Ted the Hillbilly Hill, and you should follow Fine Tuned Wrestling, and you should follow. Who else am I missing? Is that everybody? Follow all my friends. That's it. If you're one of the people who want to get directly in contact with the hosts and the producers of Rivet City Radio and Off the Top, make sure you click the Discord, hang out with us there. If you want some merch, check out angrylemonade.com/botchbots and share shots. Copy yourself a sweet botchbots and share shots shirt. If you have Amazon Prime, thank you, Tommy, for that subscription. If you have Amazon Prime, give us that Jeff Bezos money. Subscribe using Amazon Prime for free. You have to do it from your computer, not from your phone, and you get it for free. So use it. Give it to us. Give it to the Wolfpack. To give it to anybody as long as Jeff Bezos doesn't get it. He has too much money. The lifeblood of Rivet City Radio is patreon.com/Rivet City Radio. It keeps the lights on. It's less than a cup of coffee at $5 a month, and it's pretty sweet. You get a lot of cool ad-free shows and cool content there, including the Hill Support Group, Cash App, and PayPal at BotchBots. Get us in the building tomorrow night for Raw. I'll send you some feet pics if you want them. Guys?
Peanut butter and jelly. Just remember that.
Peanut butter and jelly. That's it. Love you, Cam. You don't have to apologize, bud. We love that. Be disruptive. We love chaotic good. That's it. Anything for the class? No?
No, sir.
You ready, Tommy?
Let's go. Let's do it. I'm ready.
Now, as we close another episode of Botchbot and Share Shots, take a minute. Thank you for listening. Remind you to go wherever you do anything on the internet and like, follow, subscribe, unsubscribe, then subscribe again. Leave a comment telling me how great I am or that Tommy likes to fucking cowboy boots. Either way, it helps the algorithm. It helps find new listeners. If you're feeling really generous to be one of the VIP people, head over to patreon.com and donate to the Rivet City Radio Podcast Network. You get some fantastic swag. We get some fantastic guests. It's a win-win for my boy, the Ginger Ninja Jaxbo, for everybody's favorite strip club DJ Tommy, for the boss bitch Al. I am the Will Gray. Thanks for stopping by and listening, my people.
So long.